what they want.
They go to their strengths.
At the beginning of the game, he was sitting and letting the game come to him.
Exactly.
Now he's just taking over.
Well, you go to your strength.
When I used to play with Larry Bird, Larry would just get exactly what he wanted, position-wise, shot-wise, because his discipline, because his thought process. And when we saw that procession of magazine covers, we saw Yao Ming flash up there. We're starting to see that right now.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I give you credit on that. I heard you in a game when everybody was on the kid early saying he wasn't ready, and I remember you telling Brad Nessler, I'm telling you, be patient. This guy's going to be special.
LeBron James now with 23.
Say it. Don't nod your head. Say it.
Calm down.
Led by LeBron James, who's taking charge on the bench as well. James now has 23 points, 11 already in just over 4 minutes in this quarter. And as Dick was saying, James, who has struggled with his outside shot, now starting to go inside, and he's just too big and too strong, Bill, for the rest of these kids.
He's come alive here, and he's found a way to get into the open court transition here. His teammates have picked up a little bit too. That's given him some opportunities. But you're seeing a man who's got finishing capabilities as you rarely see this polished a level at just such a young man. And we're talking about umbilical incredible here.
Wow, don't use words like that. Now, you went to UCLA. I can't handle more than one syllable. Now, come on.
Now, let's assume he's going to the NBA, because that's the assumption that I think everybody...
I don't even say I got a better chance of growing here.
Okay.
I got a better...
All right, so he's going to the NBA.
Is he eligible to go to college?
Well,
yeah, he does have the grades. He does. Yes. I did research on that, and he's now in his choice as a safety, and it's only a safety. He's not even making visits right now. The coach told me Ohio State, Florida, Duke, North Carolina, and Louisville. And Louisville are the five.
But the family is reported. There's a guy who'd love to have Jim O'Brien. But, but the family reportedly is talking to agents and not schools at this point. Let's bring Jay Billis in. Jay, let's assume that he goes to the NBA. Is he automatically going to be the first choice in the draft?
I think he will be the first choice, Dan. There's a young man that is playing overseas in Yugoslavia right now, an 18-year-old left-hander named Darko Milicic. It is possible he could be the first pick, but I doubt it. I think that LeBron James is the clear favorite to be the #1 pick in the draft, but it just shows you how much of a factor European players have become.
I'll tell you something else, Jay. Years and years ago, before you were born, there was something called a territorial draft choice, and they would love to have that here in Cleveland. All the talk shows are talking about what are the chances of them keeping LeBron right here with the Cavs.
Well, they've got a lot of ping pong balls.
Yeah, 4-19 is a good start.
No team in the last 12 years with the worst record in the NBA has won the draft lottery.
Wow.
The last player was Derek Coleman with New Jersey in 1990.
That's a good stat.
That is good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Got a good game here, too. A one-point game. Ivan Harris makes it a one-point game, but a no-kills favor.
Well, nice job by Harris posting inside. Very well coached the team out of Oak Hill. Spoke to Steve Smith's wife, Lisa, who works there in the athletic office and administrative office, and she told me about the fact that financial aid is available for all students that they have there, and kids need it. It's very expensive going there. It's over about $13,000 a year.
And as Bill mentioned, enrollment's only 150, and they've got a JV basketball team as well, a tennis team. I mean, this is not your normal high school. And a lot of these kids, almost all of these kids for Oak Hill, they only come here for their last year of high school to prep for the college ranks.
But none of them are fifth-year players. These are only four-year players.
9 to 12, right. It's not a 5-year deal. 9 to 12.
Williams, nice find to Reynolds. He's one of their best shooters. That doesn't get the bounce.
Oak Hill is a team that makes 17 threes a game. They're just not finding the range from behind the arc.
Nearly 50 years ago, Bear Bryant put 115 football players through the struggle of a lifetime, and the 35 young men who made the grade quickly formed a bond that became second to none. Their story is chronicled in The Junction Boys, presented by Jack Daniels Original Hard Cola, Saturday at 9 on ESPN, immediately following the Heisman Trophy presentation. Joyce, and what maybe was a pass to James, I'm not sure, but
it looked like a shot put.
Yeah.
I tell you, I would go to James almost every possession down the floor in this sequence.
Boy, they're getting physical. Now Weems, the smallest guy on the floor, loses it. This is Sheon Cotton inside at 6'4", 285, a high school All-American in football. That's right.
He's a terrific football prospect. Everybody recruiting, everybody wants him. Outstanding. You know, this school has produced a lot of athletes. I'm going to tell you something else about the school that really impressed me. 98% of all the youngsters last year that were seniors at St. Vincent, St. Mary's went on to college. So that means LeBron James, they told me, he's taking nothing but a college prep curriculum.
They've got 19,000 living alumni from St. Vincent, St. Mary across the country. Wherever the team goes, they have big reunions. When they go to Pauley Pavilion on January 4th to play Mater Dei, they're going to have a big reunion there of 200 St. Vincent, St. Mary alumni out there in Los Angeles.
You know, Mater Dei was the only school last year to beat Oak Hill. They lost them. Carmelo Anthony said, we had a bad game. He said, but they were really good. Mater Dei's got a great program.
Yeah, DJ Strawberry, Wesley Washington, some real talented players
yes,
there.
Yes, sir. That name familiar. Strawberry going out to Maryland, the son of Darryl Strawberry. There's a guy that made some bad mistakes in life, didn't listen to the right people.
Look at the snatch. Look at the pass.
Great hands.
This
Great
guy's
hands.
fun to watch.
Great hands.
Boy, if you're Travis and Joyce and the rest of these guys, you wish you could go with James because he gives you the best passes that you'll ever get.
I think Bill would like to play with him. I'm letting Bill right here. You'd like to go in that post and play with him.
Look at the way LeBron James floats over the court. Look at the way he keeps his arms up. He snatches that rebound.
That's big time.
His eyes never drop to the floor.
Look at his vision. Great vision all the time. Great vision.
The ball's an extension of his mind.
He knew he had that one too.
And then it's chest pumping time. He knows he's good. He's got it. I'll tell you right now, my friends, he's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There's no doubt about him being legit. I only pray, and I pray, as I told him today, I said, please surround yourself with people that care.
26 points now for LeBron James as he finally gets a three ball to go down.
The only thing that you can't really predict
what happens when you get the money
is whether he'll stay healthy and whether he'll continue the work ethic that he's shown to this point.
Yeah, that's the one thing that drives the great ones, like you said, Magic and Michael and Larry Bird, yourself, is the desire to be better tomorrow than what you were yesterday.
And that's why it can't really be about the money. It has to be about that drive, which is what Kobe Bryant has. His drive to be the best that there is.
And the money ultimately comes with the success.
Final possession of the quarter going for St. Vincent, St. Mary, and the ball in the hands of James. He's inside, he's outside, he's rebounding, he's scoring. He's taken over the game here in the third quarter.
I bet his high school level is a lot different than the level I've seen over the years.
Great tip.
Tip is good.
Great tip.
I think it was Willie McGee getting the tip. Travis in there as well. Let's give it to Travis as St. Vincent, St. Mary's goes to the break, up 7. With just 1 quarter to go, standing between them and a win over the #1 ranked team in the country.
I'll tell you, a kid like Travis is a very good active player. He's going to Akron as we watch him right now with the offensive tip. There he is, and they jump with joy. St. Vincent, St. Mary's, the Fighting Irish.
Head coach Drew Joyce, 8 minutes away from a win over Oak Hill, but that's an eternity with these two teams going at it, 50-43. We asked Coach Joyce about LeBron James and what concerns he might have as James moves forward.
On the court, I have no concerns at all about whether he'll be able to handle it. The off-the-court things are what concern me the most. I'm concerned about, the NBA lifestyle. Will it chew him up?
Well, there have been 21 players who have gone directly from high school to the NBA, and as you can see, the floodgates really opened after Kevin Garnett went in 1995. Some guys like Garnett and Kobe and Tracy McGrady have become superstars, and some guys, to be honest, have just flamed out and may already be out of the league.
Well, you talk about youngsters there that have made it and those that haven't. We talked about earlier tonight Lenny Cook and D'Angelo Collins, kids that put their names in the draft and were not even drafted. I couldn't agree more, Bill, with what his coach said. The concerns of lifestyle in the big leagues, the travel, the kind of people that are going to be around, hotel lobbies, etc. As we said, he's going to need a great support staff like Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant have that have helped them immensely.
He's going to have to search out the great teachers. But that's why I enjoyed going to college so much. That's why I enjoy college basketball so much, is you have such fantastic teachers like a John Wooden, like a Mike Krzyzewski, a Dean Smith, a Roy Williams, a Lee Olson.
All those guys.
It's an endless list there.
We want to wish the best to John Chaney. I wish the rules were like in your era, where kids had to go to school to enjoy that moment, to enjoy life in college. But unfortunately, it's just not there until we can get the NBA Players Union to sit down with the NCAA and the Commissioner's Office and make it become a reality where David Stern promoted the 20-year age limit. What are your feelings about that?
I don't know if the Players Association is interested in doing that, although I think it would be in their best interest.
Yeah, because a lot of guys right now are losing jobs. The young kids sitting on the bench that can't play. So I don't know why guys in their 30s aren't upset about that. Plus, it would help these kids. You know, in baseball, it works beautifully. Once